Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Crime Unveiled with Courtney Bennett on this Tuesday night. We're talking about a woman from Genesee County. She's actually suing a hotel. She says that she got this flesh-eating bacteria that many people know as MRSA from swimming in the pool. I'm going to play a little bit of from the attorney who's representing her, Ben Johnson. I interviewed him last week about this case and why he filed this. It's 23-year-old Alexis Williams. That's her. This is his client, and I'm going to play his interview for you right now.
Clients were in Ann Arbor to visit grandma, who was having a major medical procedure, and they were there together. So my 23-year-old client, Alexis, went into the pool with her two young cousins, 8 and 7, and no signs, no warning that there was anything wrong with the pool. And Alexis scratched her knee a little bit, trying to get out of the pool. We all do it a little bit with the abrasive material, right? Didn't think anything of it. And then within a few minutes after everybody gets out of the pool, 8-year-old cousin starts projectile vomiting. Sorry, but that's what he did. And the other 7-year-old cousin start spiking a fever. And then all of a sudden, Alexis's right knee that she had scraped a little bit on the pool or what have you starts ballooning up and burning, and she can't walk. They all go to U of M and they investigate, and of course find out after 3 surgeries, Courtney, 3 knee and leg surgeries, that she had MRSA. So MRSA is a long word, MRSA, and what it means is it's not like normal bacteria. It's worse because it doesn't respond to normal antibiotics. And so luckily, obviously at U of M, we had the best of care for Alexis, but she is home, receiving home nursing care. Again, 23-year-old high school athlete there in Flint, and she had ongoing pain and discomfort because her leg is completely strapped into this great big brace, and then she's using a walker and having a home nurse come and put antibiotics in her left arm. They called a PICC line to put the IV antibiotics. And what do we now know about the pool? It was filthy, no chlorine whatsoever, and the pH levels, I'm going back to my Saginaw Douglas MacArthur chemistry days, means it allowed the bacteria to grow and grow. So it was a cesspool, and they were allowed to go in there, and all of these people got sick because of it. And obviously, Alexis not only could have died, Courtney, some people will say, well, then that's a bit much. It's true. But more importantly, the doctors actually spoke with her and her parents and her mom about having to cut off her leg if they couldn't get the infection under control.
I mean, this is serious. And you expect when you go to a hotel, when you go to any kind of public pool, you expect it to be clean and to have these chemicals in it.
It's interesting because what happens is pools, these types of pools have requirements, and the Department of Natural Resources / now Eagle, right through, we know from our Midland Dam days what Eagle's all about. Eagle goes in and makes these pools report every month. We know that the track record on this particular pool was horrible. They knew that they had a problem. They had no chlorine before, like a week or two before Alexis was in the pool. They had pH levels high, which meant bacteria growing. So we know what was going on before, during, and after when they went in. Eagle went in and investigated. So yeah, they're going to have a lot to explain in this lawsuit, Courtney.
I mean, how many more people could have been impacted by this? I mean, knowing that, Ann Arbor is so populated, you mentioned about visiting people at the hospital.
Right. So it was at a Residence Inn hotel, a nice hotel. They certainly was not a cheap hotel. They spent big money. And again, they were there with their family. And according to my clients, Courtney, they had multiple elderly folks were in the pool hanging out with the grandkids and everybody playing. So obviously one of the things, and we appreciate your coverage as always, is if anybody else was at the Residence Inn in Ann Arbor on June 24, 25, or anywhere within a week or two of that, and if you have any symptoms or if you have any knowledge about the pool, obviously please reach out to 855-VENT-FIGHTS, and we would love the information, and we'll of course share it with the other side and everybody so that everybody knows. But this this could have hurt a lot more people. And again, folks, when you have MRSA, MRSA, it can be deadly and has long-term ramifications, including how big these antibiotics are, because long-term antibiotics, especially these that they use to fight MRSA, have other health effects. And obviously we hope and pray that that doesn't happen to Alexis, but it certainly could.
Again, that was attorney Ben Johnson. He's representing 23-year-old Alexis Williams in this lawsuit that's been filed against the Residence Inn Hotel that's in Ann Arbor. Now, Ben says that Alexis, she swam in the pool sometime between June 24th and June 25th. I'm going to show you some pictures that Ben Johnson law firm that they sent us as part of this complaint that was filed last week. So this is the pool at the Residence Inn, and then they also sent us these pictures. So this is one of her knee. This is Alexis right there after the surgery. And then that's her knee also after the surgery. So according to Ben Johnson Law Firm, they said that Eagle, the Michigan Department of Environmental, Great Lakes and Energy, they took samples of the pool, and those test results showed that there was no chlorine, no bromine, which needs to be in a pool in order to make sure that it's regulated and that it's safe to swim in. So that was between June 12th and June 13th. So that cleans up all of the bacteria. So it was unsafe pH and bacteria levels. And despite this, the claim in this lawsuit says that the pool, it remained open. So despite there being issues with the chlorine levels, the hotel did keep it open. Now, again, Alexis Williams, she got that scrape on her leg between June 24th and June 25th. And another water sample was taken by Eagle on June 26th. And then June 27th through the 28th, test results once again confirmed that there was no chlorine and dangerous bacteria levels. According to this lawsuit filed, the pool was still open. That was June 27th through the 28th. So again, this has been filed on behalf of Alexis Williams, and this happened at the Residence Inn pool in downtown Ann Arbor. That's on Huron Street. And the claim is that this pool was not properly maintained, meaning that it didn't have chlorine. It didn't have the correct chemicals to make sure that there was no bacteria in the pool, so that it made it safe for people who were visiting to swim in. So again, lawsuit filed on last week. This all happened June 24th through the 25th. And that was Alexis Williams' attorney, Ben Johnson, who has filed that lawsuit. I just want to thank you for joining us tonight for Crime Unveiled with Courtney Bennett. We'll post more information on midmichigannow.com under the digital desk tab. And I hope that everyone has a good rest of your night.